That should start. Okay. This is Keith with Unknown Skies. This will be my third attempt at making this video because we've been debugging this arena here and there. This is a death arena that runs in stages and drops creatures on you, essentially. Well, actually spawn from behind the doors, but we'll get into that. We're going to go to the beginning where players are entering now. We've got 4 players for tonight. This will be our third attempt to run this event, and I'm pretty confident it'll run right this time. Basically, this is Dread Arena. You get a little preload here, just in case anybody didn't bring weapons or ammunition or armor or anything like that. There are 3 rounds. Each round has 4 levels. You'll see the doors marked inside. This is where everybody enters. Once we close the doors, an LCD will mark that you have 2 minutes till the event begins. This whole event is set up with these circuits right here. Now, as you look through the logic circuits, you'll see that everything's pretty well set out. Some of it's kind of patched together and cobbled to fix problems that I've had throughout the making of this little arena. You've also got LCD panels in here that'll tell you what stage of what round you're in. They'll basically tell you round 1 is running, round 2 is running. The first, like, there's all kinds of stuff here. It's easier if I do it this way. Loot bonus active. Loot bonus would be door number 1 over here. And then this would be the HV bonus. There's a little HV behind this door, as you can see. There's a few guns on it that will help players through round 3. You basically have to get through round 1 to get the first door, round 2 to get the second door, and then round 3 you are on your own. And round 3 is really hectic. If you have 8 or 10 players, you can get through round 3 pretty easily. So it makes it a nice 15-minute event. We can run a couple times a day during event days. And this door will open and people are able to pick from boxes down here. Admins oversee it. 1 person enters, 1 prize leaves. But anyways, back to our control tower up here. You'll see you have outer entrance door controls, you have interior entrance door controls, you have spawn control, because what happens is when you turn on the spawners, you still have to go by and manually spawn them. So what we do is we'll have a player walk by each of the doors, make sure the critters spawn, and you'll see they won out pretty bad after the players. When you go inside these are the different stages of play you run across. This is the very first level. You'll notice there's only 2 Xerax here. It starts you off pretty easy. But as you progress through the stages, the difficulty increases at the beginning of each round. And this is the stuff you get to see as you progress through. Now, when we move to 10, you see it steps up again. When we move to 11, the difficulty really ramps up a little bit as you start to see Xeraxes with rocket launchers and shotguns. And then as you move down here, you start to see more nasties like spitting spiders and whatnot. Well, actually, I don't remember if these spiders spit, but I know them Xerax troops are hungry, and them nightmares tend to chase people up the ramps. So, anyways, we're going to run this event. They're going to message me as soon as they're ready, and we're going to let them try to make their way through. I'll make sure you're able to see, the different stages of play out up here on the screens. You'll also be able to see down here on these screens as everything goes. Hold on a second, somebody has a problem. Normally I'd have them in chat with me, but the last time we tried recording, it's really hard to get everything situated. So we're forced to deal with this a little bit different way. I have to be over here, they have to be on their own voice channel, and they have to coordinate, and because this round moves quickly. I mean, if you look at the timers here in our signal logic, you'll notice there's quite a bit of time in between rounds. It doesn't feel like that much time passes. It really doesn't. That 4 minutes in between here, where all that kicks off, is not enough time for you to deal with what comes out the door. It really isn't. And it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to add that level of difficulty in there to really give players a challenge. Now, granted, we can change the spawners, we can change the timers, everything's really flexible, and there's other wait states built in, so that if people want to expand on this, when I finally release it to the workshop, they'll be able to expand on it and build on the idea. It's a heck of an idea, it's a heck of an event, and we've had a lot of fun with it. Anyways, I think they're just about ready. Let me find out. Okay. Seems that they're ready. So I see them all in here. Oh, pink ready. Okay, Amanda's ready. Dreadnought's ready. Ruby looks ready. We are waiting on Arrowend. Alright, I'm going to pop over to voice here real quick. If I can. Nope, you know what? I'm just going to wait. We're probably still waiting on him. Sorry about that, folks. We'll see what happens. Anyways, well, we'll take a look at the signal logic while we're waiting. The signal logic works in stages using XOR gates to open and close the doors. Basically, stage 1, trap 1 begins, and then trap 2 will open, trap 3 will open, trap 4 will open, and usually by the time trap 4 opens, trap 1's already respawning creatures again, along with trap 2. If it delays too long before they close the doors and they get through it, it'll just keep spawning creatures on it until the timer's done. Basically, we use delays to control the timing, and at the end of it, you'll see a signal reset, a closed doors, and of course, it'll signal for the vendor door to go off. There's a lot of different things in here that are operated by the gates, including the LCDs. You'll see those are operated with XORs. The doors are operated with XORs. Anything that I have to turn on and off because it doesn't reset readily basically works through an XOR gate. And there's timers that are easily set. They're pretty straightforward. Eventually I'm going to redo all the timers and fix everything to where it's a little bit more comfortable to look at. But I got to write it down on paper and get it all transferred over, and I'm just not in the mood to do that yet. Alright, looks like we are ready, set, and Power Rangers are good to go. Yep, there they are. Alright, we're going to kick off this event. Okay, we are going to close the inner door. We're going to close the outer door. And spawn control's already up. We're going to kick on the event. They've got the warning down here on the LCD. If you come down here, it'll tell them that they've got 2 minutes until death begins. The inner door has closed. We go back and manually open it so people can respawn. There's a couple of there's a spawner here. There's a health bay, armor, repair. They have some support through the rounds. And basically what ends up happening is, as you'll see on the LCDs, as everything progresses, it takes about 90 seconds to a minute and a half. Oh, sorry. 90 seconds to a minute and a half. God, you can tell I'm tired. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyways, it takes 90 seconds to 2 minutes for the first set of doors to start opening. It always starts to the left of the tower if you're staring straight at it from the middle. You'll notice door 1 here. Oh, yeah. I gotta tell them to look at the LCDs because they're not used to that. That's a new feature that I added to this in my latest rework. Yep, there they go. Now they see it. They can watch the LCDs here. It'll tell them when round 1's ready to begin. Usually that'll pop up here. If you look at it, it'll say begin round 1 LCD. There it is. As you see, the round is running. Creatures are coming out. And if we go back to the tower, you'll see that round 1 is running. So now it's going to progress from gate to gate every 30 seconds. Round 1 in between levels is 30 seconds time. So door 1 will go off. 30 seconds later, door 2 will go off. 30 seconds later, door 3 will go off. 30 seconds later, door 4 will go off. Once door 4 is complete, about 30 seconds after it's opened, it'll close all the doors. They will stay open throughout the round. So 1 and 2 will stay open, 3 will stay open, 4 will stay open until the end of the round, and then they'll all close. And the first bonus boxes will open. The first bonus boxes back here usually have weapons, ammunition, things of that nature in them. Normally I throw epics in there, because without epics, they're not going to get very far. We'll throw in what we have round 4 here. So we have those 2 there. We also have some round one's there. So we'll throw a handful of epics in there to help them out. Okay, door 4 should be opening up soon. They're already having their fair share of fun looting critters. That's kind of one of the best parts about this event, is you get to keep the loot from the creatures as they come in and they come after you. It's a lot of fun. And they do come out, they do have quite a range, they will fire at you. People will die. People have to run and seek cover. They'll have to run over here and hit these occasionally. No, you'll notice we don't have a whole lot of light in the arena. That cuts down on lag. I mean, keep in mind, this is a laptop I'm streaming on right now, while I'm recording on right now. And while I'm in this game, it's both 1080p. It's a pretty decent laptop. I like it. So we try to cut down on the lag for everybody. You'll notice that that round ended. Let's go in here to the LCDs. It says loot bonus active. So 2-minute warning was given off. Loot bonus is active. You go in here, it also states in the control tower that loot bonus is active. You'll notice that this event pretty much runs itself. It's all automated. And it'll give you indicators. So as people are running it, as well as the administrators are running it, they can literally monitor every single event that goes on from right up here. Clear down to the prize door outside opening and the announcement of the end of the event. It's pretty cool. Took a lot of work to get all this going. I actually used a logic program to teach me a little bit of the logic that's in here. I'm an electronics technician, but I have not dealt with a whole lot of logic dealing with like custom circuits and stuff. I know how they work, it's just I don't deal with it every day, so I had to grab a program and kind of refresh myself on logic gates and whatnot. But they work pretty well. I'm really pleased with how everything's turned out. Anyways, it's about 3 minutes in between rounds. So for 3 minutes they can prep, they can repair, they can get healed. The gate will close to signify the start of the next set of rounds. And of course back here it'll say round 2 has begun. And then it'll tell them that the HV bonus round is open. Which, by the way, we have to go back to that and make sure that we have ammunition loaded for that sucker. Which, I'm not mistaken, takes 15 millimeters. Okay. We've already got that in there. Let's load ammunition for that round up. And load up a money card. That'll be a nice surprise for them. Since there's 5 of them, there's already 5 boxes out in the prize thing. Generally, what we do for prizes, we try to keep them realistic. Let's see where we're at before I go wandering out there. Nothing else has started. Okay. So anyways. There we go. Alright, this is where the prizes always end up. You'll notice in the boxes, we always load a 50,000 money card. Some cool little goodies for people to have. There's always something pretty decent in each one of the boxes for them. Since we don't have Zaskosium or a Restrum on the server, things like advanced constructors and flux coils, man, that's a heck of a thing to get in a prize. Sometimes people sell them on the market, some people don't. Most people just keep the stuff and use it for themselves. It's pretty slick. We're waiting to see when round 2 starts here. Did our other gate close? Yep, looks like the gate closed, so the other round should be starting here soon. Let's see, there it is. Alright, round 2 is running, so we should see door 5 open up first, again, left of tower. And we'll watch and we'll see how everybody reacts to this. Last time we had some problems starting in round 2. Door 5 did not want to open at all. It was like 5 minutes later, it still didn't open. I think there's another 90-second delay in between, or a 60-second delay. I don't know. I think I fixed that. I might have reduced that delay by now. Let me take a look. Let's find out. Let's see, open door 5. Alright, so there's a 90-second delay there. Oh, there they go. Okay. So there's door 5 opening. You'll notice raptors are coming at them. Raptors are pretty dumb. They tend to stick around the edges of a building, so if you're right on the edge, you won't have many problems for the raptors. Really, the biggest problem in this round is that there's more Xerax, and you can't go down and chase them. You have to take care of the Raptors to some extent. Now, the good thing is when players die, again, I want to remind everybody that they can respawn right here. They get a chance to re-gear if they're smart, and they leave stuff in the boxes, and then they can go right back into the fight. That's kind of what it depends on. People tend to get greedy their first time here, like when a group comes in, because it only takes a group of 5 to run this efficiently. A group of 5 can definitely take this on. I can up the difficulty for larger groups. It's very flexible. I can make it go faster by just reducing the timers. Believe it or not, that increases the difficulty quite a bit. We started with 15 seconds in between, and people just got crushed. The HP gets destroyed. Like, it's just pure bloody carnage. It's very difficult to take all this on. With a group of 4 or 5 people, though, I mean, you can get through these rounds up to the HV round. And once you have the HV, it makes rounds 9 through 12 a heck of a lot easier. If you decide not to use that HV, some people don't make it through. So I put the HV there. It's really a lot of help. And it's still been taken down. Matter of fact, the last set of rounds, nobody made it through without dying, because once you get to that 3rd round, oh man, it gets rough. It's a nice little automated event, though. I think I've done a heck of a job getting all this up and working. This is something I've thought about putting this in an instance and just letting groups go at it over and over again in there. Basically using a player detector to start the arena when they first enter, or a switch or something. They can flip the switch, they can go in, we'll give them timers and everything. They got plenty of time to prepare and get their group in place, and it'll be entirely automated and run on its own. And it'll automatically spawn boxes and prizes for them, so they'll get credits and everything from the POI boxes all on their own in instances. And I can run it as a weekly server event. Oh. That's that round over by the looks of it. As you notice, there's no LCDs lit up right now. The bonus HV LCD should be lighting up shortly. There it is. So that's the Hovercraft bonus. The Hovercraft door opens. They should be going to get Hovercraft here soon. Hovercraft is back in there. There they go. They'll be making their way to that sucker. Alright. So they have made their way to the Bubba Gump Shrimp HV. I love the name of that. And they're in. They've got their bonus. They're probably loading that sucker right now. I make sure to leave enough time in between rounds so nobody has to really rush. They have time to get prepared and get ready and get out here. Now, door 9 will be the next door opening. Let's see if they remember. And they head towards door 9 in preparation. Basically, what's going to happen is critters are going to run out door 9 and they're going to go straight at these guys. The HV, optimally, should be over here, firing at that area as they come across, and then moving back and getting the heck out of a dodge as they come out. Because basically what you want to do is you want to kite the creatures along so you can cut them down and make it easy. You have plenty of ammunition. I mean, I put quite a few stacks in that thing. Quite a few stacks. Makes it relatively easy to handle the round. You can handle it from over here if they're attracted to you, but if these guys tend to get seen first, I think it's by distance, then you'll get picked off. Or you'll end up dragging them over here and blocking them off from your partners. So you end up basically making yourself solo attractant. You really got to watch that. Okay, this should be starting soon. Let's check our logic to make sure everything is in order. So basically round 3, door 9, opens door 9. If we go down to door 9, it should say door 9 on it. And you see the circuits. Wait 6, round 3, door 9, round 3, door 9, connects to round 3, door 10. And you'll see they're all on delays and they just run their way through. And if I go down here to door 9, you'll see on its circuit that it says door 9. Yep, see? So it opens and closes by the timer. Yeah, the wait time's a little long. As you see that the round hasn't started yet. Let's take a look and see if our LCD is still connected. Begin round 2 LCD. Round 3 LCD. Let's see. That should be round 3 LCD, which is where? Ah, there it is. Round 3 LCD. It's after weight 6. Where is weight 6 at? Okay, so there's 90-second delay in between closed door. 5, 5, 10. So that round should be starting here relatively soon. That weight, oh, there it is. Okay. So door 9 should be powering up. You'll notice the LCD's changed. There's about a 10-15 second delay there. And there's door 9. And the HV's already been fired at. He's got to back down a little bit because these little troopers here, they tend to take and deal a lot of damage. So do these big guys. I think they're one of the bigger problems to deal with besides the skinny spiders and little Xerox creatures. It's not too hard to get past this round with the HV. The HV tends not to take a whole lot of damage in round 9. In level 9. These things are probably the most difficult problems you have to overcome in this round. The spiders aren't too bad, but the problem is the hovers tend to get overran by the spiders. That's kind of beautiful. The hover's only so good. Oh, he's going to get stuck. Oh, he's doing a pretty good job of avoiding, though. Oh. Oh, he almost got it. That was one tough spider, isn't it? Alright, now round 10 is right on their heels. It's a lot of fun, and you got a lot of loot to look forward to afterwards. This is the tough part, though. It's really easy to get trapped in areas if you're not careful. So you end up having to walk these creatures along. Luckily, nothing really likes to climb the ramps, so the only things to do is nightmares. Nightmares will climb those ramps after you, and I see we lost somebody. Who did we lose? Let's go find out. Let's go see if they spawn in. I see nobody here at Rounds of Dread. So we got 2 players, 3 players, including the HB, which hasn't lost anything yet. Ooh, look at that cockpit, though. That cockpit's taking some damage. Oh, he's getting shot up from behind. Look at these guys. They're still concentrating over here. Oh, God. Door 11 just unloaded. He's on his own. Raptors, man. Raptors. They are going to chase that. Oh, God. He hit the wall. He got caught up by raptors. Better get moving. Door 12 should be opening up here shortly. People are going back and closing the doors so they don't have to deal with the spawn times. Oh, they can't go after these guys. Is there anybody else left alive? Oh, it looks like Panda's still alive. She is living. Oh, somebody came back to retrieve their stuff. Oh, Ruby, get out the way! Oh my God, that's awesome. Oh, and door 12. Where's door 12 at? Did door 12 open? Not yet. Oh, but it's coming. What do we have behind door 12? Oh, there's door 12 opening. More rockets here, X. Oh, they just party wiped. The HV is all that's left. That poor HV. Is it still going? Oh, yeah, it's still going. Oh, he just got rockets in the face. He is done. Toasty, he's swimming. You better get out of there. Run, fool, run. Get up there, Heroine. Get up there. Oh, he just barely lived. They have lost their HV. That is their lifeline, and the cockpit is down. That is just about the end of the event. It looks like nobody spawned locally to go back and retrieve their stuff. I see some people are hanging out in here. Do they have anything in the boxes left? Oh, they left themselves no lifeline. I am going to have to be nice here and give them a hand. We'll leave a projectile pistol in here. Let's see, we'll put it in box 1. Do we have ammunition for that projectile pistol? It does not look like they left any. Oh, that sucks. We'll take it back. We will give them a machine gun because they have ammunition. We're being nice for the event's sake. Oh, it looks like a raptor got in here too. They've got a lifeline if they can take out that raptor. Oh. Let's see if she'll look in those boxes. Look in that box, honey. Look in box number 1. Box number 1. Box number 1. Box number 1. Oh, God. He is moving. Amanda's trapped. Oh, God. She is really trapped. She hid in a safe space. Alright, I'm going to help her. We're going to rescue her here. Alright, I have closed the door for her. Now she can go to box number 1. Let's see if she makes her way. I've told her. I yelled across the house. I'm a good husband. I left her away to arm herself and potentially get out of this. Potentially. She might end up messing up her spawn point. Alright, here we go. You better be ready. Oh, God. Oh, God. Are you sitting there in admin mode, Mandy? Get out of admin mode. That is cheating. Get out of admin mode. Bad admin. You just did that on a stream. Oh, look, you're gonna die. You're gonna get what you deserve. Nope, nope, there are backpacks galore in here. There's a lot of critters. It looks like the rounds have ended. They blew the door off of box number 11. Blew the door off. Here comes spiders. They have discovered her. She is gonna die. She's gonna die. She died. Nope, she hid. She hid. She is hidden. I don't know if she can shoot through that thing, but she is hidden. She is trapped. Everything has come over to say howdy. Oh, she might end up destroying her safe haven. Ooh, if she could get to the top of the med box, she might have a chance of living. She has definitely drugged every creature in this building she could. Let's let him out. See if anybody else is returning. Alright, somebody managed their way in. He probably jumped the wall. Yeah, he had to have jumped the wall. Yep, we still got people trying. Now, mind you, this coming Saturday, I'll be recording an actual event. Right now, this is just a bunch of us admins making a test run, trying to see how this works out. We've made a couple test runs. We've involved some players. Sometimes we have to go into admin mode, retrieve our stuff, reset, and try again. I mean, that's where it ends up sometimes. I am going to re-gate number 11 for them, so that we don't have to deal with this. Let's see. We'll go with the 6x3 because I think that fits. And then we have to put door 11 back on it. Okay, now that's been re-integrated. Now, if we go back up to the room here, let's go back to the tower while they're doing cleanup. You should see on the LCD that everything's cleared. Events ended. We can turn off spawn control here. The prize door outside may not open because for some reason, what happens is when we put the switch in off position, let me undo this here, it restarts the event. And when it restarts the event, it doesn't quite run the whole event through. When you switch it to the on position, however, it will run the full event. Clear up to having the last displays and everything, lit up in its order. I don't know why it does this, but that's basically how it ends up doing it. You get a nice reset. Everything simply says the teammates until death. Most everybody uses their light goggles, of course. But yeah, that's the event. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys will come and join us on Unknown Skies and check us out. You'll see it. We'll have more events similar to this. We've got races that we're working on automating. We've got more events like this. We've got one of these that's just an HV Derby Bowl. It's very similar. Everybody just drives their HVs in and shoots at each other. It's a blast. We've also got one of these that's specifically for HVs and has larger creatures and way higher creature counts coming after you. You can check out our website at unknownskies.com and see some of the stuff we have planned, or see some of our videos on YouTube. We'll all have links and stuff up over time. In the meantime, you guys have yourselves a wonderful evening, and thank you for watching.